Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. How do you recover from a series of runs in which you do an incredibly bad job? Why, you play the most difficult character, that's how. I'm gonna force myself back into being okay at this game. And we're gonna remember to talk to Freifel. Hey Freifel, looks like you've finished. The Conqueror returns, soaked in the blood of the enemy. It's just goop, really. But the hunt goes on. So we've unlocked the elephant gun, and the next contract is less of a hunt and more of an exorcism. Destroy 40 hollow points. Those are the ghostly enemies. That one should not take very long. There are tons of hollow points. Always. Let's go buy ourselves something nice. The Yari launcher is great, but we don't quite have the stuff for it. Railgun's also fine. Okay, well, none of the stuff in here is buyable. What about from our explosive friend? Airstrike? Sure, that sounds pretty good. Ration. And cluster mines. And then also, what do you have? Devolver and, hey, silver bullets. That'll do. And then I'm just going to open the Ammonomicon real quick here and click through all of those messages. Alright, we can do this. This is the time. I'm not going to coddle myself. I'm not going to try to take it easy until I get my mojo back. What we're going to do is we're just going to play the game as hard as possible. Honestly, that effect actually does quite a bit of damage, especially when the enemies are stuck in it for the duration. I mean, the robot's starting weapon is, by a large margin, the best of any of the starting weapons we've seen so far. So, there is that. I'm definitely going to open every chest. Okay, the sling. So the sling is basically what you would think it would be. Sometimes the old ways are the best ways. Usually not. That's usually not right. Deals more damage to powerful foes. So, of course, David and Goliath, the sling. This thing does way more damage to bosses than it does to any other enemies, and in fact, it is pretty much garbage against all non-boss enemies. But man, it's good against bosses. This is not one of those old best ways. The lowly sling is barely a gun, even by Gungeon standards. Only recommended as a last resort for serious Gungeoneers. Seriously, it is totally fine as a boss weapon. I might go so far as to say, good, even. This is a tiny, tiny room. I guess probably it's a tiny, tiny room because most of the enemies in it can't harm you. The only way they could add any tension to that. Alright, maybe it's too early to be saying stuff like this, but I think this is going so well that it should be taken as an encouraging sign. Yeah, I know. Resourceful Rat, super happy to get his hands on some ammo. What does he need all these ammo boxes for? He's certainly not out here helping me fight bosses. Man, it would be super cool. I don't think there are any new characters from the expansion, playable characters. It would be super cool if beating the Resourceful Rat unlocked him as a character, because I pretty much just always want to play as a rat. You give me the option of playing as like a skeleton or a rat, and I will always take it. There aren't enough games where you can be a skeleton. I mean, without dying. In most games, you could be a skeleton by dying, I think. And I'm going to choose to believe that that is why I die all the time in games. It's because I'm just trying to get to that beautiful natural skeleton state as quickly as possible. Okay, how about we not walk directly into the spawning enemies? Okay, I see that our friend from Hyrule is up there, so that's good. We're gonna get a free item this floor. Okay, a pair of green chests means that honestly, we may not go to the what do you call it? The Oubliette. I might be better off just opening 2 green chests here. Obviously, we're going to buy that. The alien sidearm is a lot better now with that synergy. That third master round is definitely a thing you can guarantee that you will be able to get. It's not a thing that I am guaranteed to be able to get, but it is a thing that can be guaranteed. And we may as well open it, right? I guess I could just do that. Take that water barrel. What's it like to feel like you finally might be useful, and then to have it torn away from you? Okay, so yeah, we're just going to skip the Oubliette this time. This should already count as a completed map, because we have every room except for the boss rooms. The bait launcher! I love the bait launcher. Okay, cool. It's a good start. And the heroine. Well, this is just straight robot time right here. I guess Samus Aran is not a robot. I don't know why I thought... The space friend. He's a friend from space, except not our friend from space who is already a friend from space. This one's just a friend, not a hero. This tiny ship is captained by a heroic tiny spacefarer. Amonomicon, do you have to disagree with me every time I say something? Perhaps he or she has a tiny past full of tiny regrets? Yeah, I guess maybe. I'm finding it hard to care about that. Alright, let's do it. Let's go, space friend. Let's mess this giant bird up. Okay, the good news is that in this room you can usually take no damage during this fight just by kind of cheesing the boss and hiding behind stuff like this. And I have every intention of doing exactly that. Also, my tiny space friend is doing a lot of the work here. You can see though, like even with no buffs of any kind, the heroine does fantastic damage. Just a really, really good gun. Alright, got ourselves some credits. Ooh, we got the 50 casing drop. Got a stinger. A little bit of drone warfare. It's a good joke. You'll get it in a second. Originally used to swat down bothersome aircraft, Stinger has become a favorite of the aim-deficient Gungeoneer. It's a very, very good gun. I'm super happy to see it. This has been maybe the best first floor ever? Should I buy anything from you? We could buy this. Nope. We're just gonna bank. We can probably get about half of the cost of the Nod key off here. Getting very, very close to being able to purchase it. So, man, which of these many extremely good guns do I want to use? Let's use the Stinger. So there you go. See? Drone warfare. Get it? Because of the bees. I don't know what they are doing. They're all just crashing into the wall. They're trying to get to that one caster, but not like via the doorway or anything. They're going to go directly at him. I mean, listen, I'm not going to say that I don't admire their ambition, because I do. Just, use your head a little bit more, guys. Yeah, our space friend is doing some fine work. He's not quite a super space turtle, but he's good. He's like 3/4 of a super space turtle, and that's really all you can ask of anybody. I have to hold people to impossible standards. That was probably not worth a whole rocket, honestly. Get him, space friend. Okay, well, he got most of them. He did almost let me get blown up. It's just a normal bullet in a robe, right? I guess it could be something more sinister, but, well, that was a very bad shot. Trying not to use blank and also not get hit. Really, I should be okay with using blanks. I should just accept that that's a thing that's going to happen sometimes. Okay. Yeah, honestly, this game is going super well so far. Like, I'm not taking huge amounts of dumb damage. We're getting really, really great items and weapons. I mean, pretty much just weapons, but that's all it has to be. So, yeah, we have 278 left on this. We could buy ourselves a pea shooter. Doesn't really seem worth the cost. I mean, we should buy this key, right? That's the thing we should do. So we're actually going to be able to, check out what's going on in the Resourceful Rat's lair very soon. This thing does actually have a longer reload than the normal rocket launcher, I think, which is really saying something. Yep, take that, table. Okay, so this is probably what we want to use our key on, but I guess let's wait. It's possible that we will get a random chest as a room reward, and that can happen with red chests, I think. I don't think I've ever seen a black chest as a random room reward, but that doesn't mean it can't happen. Does seem like we're racking up those hollow point kills pretty quickly. Okay, I can probably afford to open a chest before fighting the boss. Well, I do believe we've found ourselves a portable turret, which beats the hell out of a big bottle full of water. This portable turret is actually a doll, commonly given to young gun dead. It shoots at anything nearby, and is thought to encourage good habits. Yeah, I guess I can see where they're coming from. So, I think I want to go heroin here. Maybe sling? Heroin. Of course, as soon as I put it down, she goes under, because she always goes under right away. I should have probably remembered that. Okay. Working real hard to almost get myself hit. This is going okay. Alright, so shortly after she emerges here, we'll be able to do another turret drop. I'm stuck. I can't move. That was weird. Apparently the turret has collision, and I dropped it and was then inside of it. I had to dodge out. Ooh, right in the face. Couldn't have happened to a nicer person. Okay, this run is going considerably better than our last one. Dark Marker. It's good to read all of the letters in the word. And of course, we got our master round. Fires 2 projectiles. If they meet something, matter is composed largely of strong particles, and antimatter is composed of weak particles. When they meet, the strong particles overwhelm the weak particles, and then explode in satisfaction. This gun is the favorite gun of the Gunsling King, who somewhat inscrutably says it reminds him of his servant. Huh. Well, okay, man, whatever you say. So, do we want to sell anything to Great Dude? I probably don't want to sell any of my passives. I guess we could sell the battery bullets, but I don't think we really need to. What about my guns? Honestly, the sling is probably not worth keeping. Just trying to make as much progress on this as possible. And you know what? I am going to sell... no, let's hold on to the battery bullets. 118, this is totally buyable on our next run. We're right there. So, I still have blanks. Let's do a little bit of hunting here. Show me that secret room. I mean, there's a thing right here where the secret room, it sure looks like should lead to a secret room. Nope. Okay, that's fine. I think we are in a pretty good shape even without it. So we should blow up that chest, though. Who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky and actually get something out of it. We sure did. Why, it's our pal Junkie. We don't have any junk for him, unfortunately, but we also don't have any keys or money. So there's a real good chance that we're going to get some junk for him on the next couple of floors. Hopefully we can get lucky and get a bunch of like garbage chest drops as random room rewards. Look at this. Guy's trying his best to keep behind cover until he charges up his skull throw. They're starting to learn. I was kind of hoping they would turn around and try to shoot at me through the opening there so that I could shoot at them through the opening there. Again, they're getting too smart for us. Don't really love being pressed into this corner here. Apparently I shot the big pile of rocks. So the heroine's kind of an awkward combination with our space friend here, because I am finding that I'm doing enough damage to things that I would just kill them naturally, and he's not actually contributing in the sense that, like, he's doing damage, but he's not lowering the amount of shots it takes for me to kill stuff. He's not doing enough damage to kill anything on his own. That said, we don't necessarily need him to max out his damage output. Things are going fine. That's tough. I don't really want to break that. Now let's head this way. And we are definitely not giving Elevator Man my 6 armor. I need this 6 armor. I think that guy would probably be better off if he didn't go under his hat for just long enough for me to charge up a kill shot. As far as I can tell, Junkie's not actually doing any damage in this state, but he is doing a good job of marking where the enemies are. Good boy, Junkie. You're really helping. Space Friend is actually going to get me in trouble here by moving those laser shooting guys. The stupid projectile is so large that I can't fire it around stuff. A good player can, to be clear. I'm not saying that it cannot be fired around stuff, just that I can't fire it around stuff. I need a nice wide open lane of fire. Okay, so there is a key available. We probably will buy that, although we cannot do it now. Yeah, I'm sad that we got Junkie this run and not the last run. He would have been awesome last run. Oh, that was the wrong target. Oh. Well, I definitely stepped on that rat. That makes me feel really bad. I'm committing all these murders, and those are fine. But stepping on a rat is where I draw the line. It's one thing to kill a sentient being. It's quite another to kill an adorable rat. And of course, all rats are adorable. Get him, space friend. Save me ammunition. He's a smart one. The cowardice shows intelligence, you know, that level of cowardice anyway. Hey, this is a lot of bullets. I'm gonna need you guys to cut that out. With the robot, it's definitely worthwhile to blank before you would get hit. Blue health is far from infinite. still haven't actually found the other treasure room. What I was rolling. I was trying to get fancy there and shoot him from across the room, and I took damage for it. Nope. That was just a terrible direction to roll. Notice, I take a little bit of dumb damage, and I immediately take even more dumb damage. Even though I'm rolling all over the place, the bad damage, it persists. You know how much health you need to be able to afford to take 3 bad hits per floor? Too much. A lot, it turns out. Alright, give me that junk. Yeah! Alright, buddy. You and me. We're taking this all the way. I think I should probably open the green chest, right? I love junkie and everything, but... Well, those are ballistic boots. Speedier than a bullet. I guess. I mean, I was already faster than a bullet. Sorry, I was faster than the kinds of bullets that hold guns, not faster than the bullets, usually. In an attempt to make a pair of boots that fired bullets, the wizard Albin Smallbore accidentally created these. Each step feels like being shot out of a cannon. I don't agree. I was kind of hoping that it looks like they have a gun barrel on the back. I was kind of hoping it would make it like shoot behind me when I roll. Which would be okay, I guess. Actually, that's not really super great because you don't really want to be rolling away from the enemies. Alright, let's get ourselves another master round. Not a great start. I ran into like the densest part of the pattern, and also the attack never ends. Okay. I am in a good position here. This is actually totally doable. Okay. Definitely necessary, but a bad blank. And now I have no blanks left for the rest of this battle. Which can be a little bit on the long side. I feel like the Cannonball Rog spends a lot of time being kind of hard to shoot. I hate that attack. Well, no master round for us, and also damage. And also, hey, look at that. He can't be hurt again. Oh man, I hope... Yeah, I think I laid it down too far away from the boss. Oh, also it can actually take damage and die. I did not realize. Well, that's not great. Alright, come on, drop me some armor at least. Okay, that's not bad. Also, we got our new gun right away. Not, I think, probably terribly great. You know, that's not bad. I thought I remembered that this was one you had to charge up. I must be thinking of some other gun. Okay, we are fine. We're doing okay. Did I find the... Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I don't have any blanks. No secret room for us on that one. Still, though, we have a good array of guns. We have a good array of side items. This portable turret is probably pretty good. I gotta use it more often. Yeah, it's... working together, even. It takes the two of them just a little bit too long to kill anything. Ah! It heroically dove in front of the larger slime. Okay, well, they can certainly kill those tiny enemies that die in one hit. That was a total guess on the location of that enemy. I'm glad it worked out. This is little, like, RPG bullet adventurers that she summons are super annoying. Okay. This sucks. Can I go a different... Nope, I cannot go a different way. Alright. There's not really a good reason to take damage on that room. It's not that complicated, but... it's one of those things that you just... Not you. It's one of those things that I just screw up, you know? God, the heroine's a good gun. It's, a little samey in application. You end up doing the same thing over and over again for the whole run. Just charge up and then... Can't believe I got myself hit by that. Alright, got the caster. Gotta get this one. Okay. The danger of this room has fallen dramatically. Oh good, health. Thank you, Gungeon. This is actually a pretty scary room for there to be rubber bullets in. Okay. Also, the entire room's electrified. It's fine. Doesn't hurt us. Oh, this is maybe not a good room for this. Why don't we go... elephant gun? Something we can fire quickly. I mean, you can fire the heroine quickly. I sort of think of that as being a waste, but I guess that's silly. If it kills enemies to fire quickly, it kills, like... But I could be doing so much more damage per shot, it's kind of a silly thing to be thinking. What we're really going for is not a high amount of raw damage per shot, but a higher number of enemies killed per shot. So, in a sense, a kill's a kill. I would love to leave more stuff to our helpers here, but they're just not getting the job done. Ugh, this is a really annoying group of enemies. Okay. One down. Where is the summoner? Okay, that guy seems to be stuck in that table, which certainly makes things easier. Apparently I'm not the only one who can get stuck on stuff. Speaking of, probably a good idea to remember that we have this turret. It fires really quickly, but it doesn't actually seem to do almost any damage. Ah, this is bad. When you kill the summoner, the skeleton goes into downed mode immediately, but killed him in a place where we couldn't take advantage of that. Alright. I've done a couple of fairly difficult rooms on this floor without taking damage, so I feel pretty good about that. I think we're probably going to mostly want to buy armor instead of keys at this point. Not the end of the world if we end up having to blow up a lot of our chests, right? Okay, all the dangerous ones are dead. His rifle scythe thing looks like something you would see on a t-shirt that a really edgy 15-year-old would buy. Oh, enemies spawning directly on top of me and then hitting me with stuff while I'm still flashing from the previous hit. Also, Junkie and the Space Friend are actually kind of pushing the enemies out of my projectiles, which is not great. We are, all of a sudden, way lower on health. No. Are we good? Are we... Yeah, okay, we're good. That's a scary place for the Grim Reaper to spawn. I think this wall looks fake. Oh, it's a different color than the other wall, but apparently not. Okay, let's blow this one up and open the other one. Ah, come on. Okay, Daruma was not good for us last time. And this actually does damage. I'm going to keep this. But hold on a second. What hit me the second time? They really shouldn't summon the extra bullet guy directly underneath you. That does feel a little cheap. It usually doesn't happen. Probably what happened there is that it picked the summoning spot and then I walked onto it afterward. But that was a really frustrating way to take 2 damage. Elder Blank is certainly interesting. It is probably the case that I need to focus on offense, or on defense more than offense. So hold on. Armor's at 38. Elder Blank is 49. Alright, let's buy the Elder Blank. We'll accept the curse. I'm gonna go buy a point of armor before the boss and hopefully get enough money from the boss to buy another one afterward. Alright, not what I was hoping to see, if I'm being honest. Okay. The extra movement speed is making my rolls go much further, and it's actually kind of getting me killed. So I'm figuring out where I want to roll to based on, you know, where I don't think there will be bullets, but turns out I can't roll forward safely at all against this guy. Also, I'm just getting hit by absolutely everything. The heroine's getting the job done, but maybe a little bit slower. Like, there might... He fired all the bullets in waves, and he fired all his waves out, and I thought I was going to be safe, and then he fired one more wave in exactly the place I was rolling to. Yeah, okay, I have time to go one more. Let's go one more. You know what? You know what we're going to do here is we're going to get that Nod key. I gotta say, these last couple episodes, I am not feeling like I'm on top of my game. Alright, well, I am shocked that I didn't take damage there. Alright, not a great start. He's showing me those blue chests already, letting me know how things are gonna be. Okay, well, I managed to get him. He gave us red health. Again, game letting us know how things are going to be. It's going to be all blue chests and red health from here on out. Okay, well, it was nice of that bullet guy to kill himself. Nice and also weird of that guy to kill himself. This is a fake wall. Okay, that was handy. I'm just going to go ahead and open that. Blooper is a fine gun, and it synergizes nicely with our electric bullets. I almost got hit there for no reason, just because I thought it was safe to walk instead of dodging in a situation where I definitely should have dodged. Yeah, the blooper has what feels like a really long reload time, but it does a lot of damage, even shotgun relative. Really, I can't... Huh. I really expected that the water projectiles of the blooper would put the fire out, but apparently that does not work that way. We could probably just do this, huh? But also, I don't know that there's a strong reason to just do this. We may as well finish the floor. And I did not go back between runs and check on our hollow point hunt, obviously, but I bet we're not that far off of finishing that. There's a lot of hollow points. Okay, so 3 blue chests and a brown chest on the floor. Well, if we manage to find the sentient junk friend, he will be very powerful. So we are going to have a lot of junk by the time we are done here. It would be cool. I would like to see how many levels he actually has. Because to be perfectly honest, it was already quite a bit more than I was expecting. Just what we've seen so far, I mean. Yeah, wow, the blooper kills that, kills the big guys in 3 volleys. Okay, so we have a pair of keys available. We should definitely buy them both. If you're ever going to buy multiple keys, it should be on the first floor. And then, like, do I want to open any of these chests? I think I'm just going to go into the boss with the blooper. Alright. I'm not in love with our position here. Oh, walking into stuff that I was already safely far away from. Yeah, when I say I don't love our position here, what I mean is I don't love the fact that, like, evading bullet patterns has put us far away from the bullet brother that we started dealing damage to. Well, we only took 1 damage there, but remember, taking the first point of damage you take is 2 points of damage, because it prevents you from getting the master round as well. So that really sucks. That sucks a lot. We have 4 keys. We should do the Oubliette. We should probably do the Oubliette. Okay, so I'm going to break all of the chests. I think we're going to take this as a sign that we can make a thing happen with Junkie. Okay, that's a really bad start. Maybe this is overdoing it, but the going down to the Oubliette with 2 keys is gonna allow us to make a little bit of extra money before we hit the shop on level 2. And we are so primed for picking up our best friend. Sorry, our best friend is probably Space Turtle. Space Turtle gets the job done. But man, if we could get back up to, like, Junk Paladin status, I would be pretty excited about that. God, the knockback on that is so good. Also, the reload time on this thing is so long. Yeah, I don't know. This is fine, I guess. It's not that different from the default weapon for the robot. Oh, why are there so many enemies in this room? The fact that I couldn't win when I got a ton of armor and also 2 master rounds and didn't take damage for the first 3 floors. Makes me think that probably all of this damage I'm taking now is a really bad sign. But I guess let's not count our chickens before they aren't hatched. Boy, what a time to have to reload. That's not even an actual enemy. You can understand how I would make that mistake. Why are there a bunch of guys just laying on the ground all sad? Is that what they're doing? Is this despair? This is what despair looks like for Bulletkin? Oh my god. I hate these giant rooms with these the round guys in them. The whole point of going to the Oubliette is that it's supposed to be a place where I can reasonably not take a bunch of extra damage. I can get more stuff without taking more damage. But I'm really not showing it to be that. Also, I hate these enemies with spore clouds. Is it possible that I hate everything about this floor? Yeah, I'd say it's possible. It's probably not the case that I actually hate it, and mostly the case that I'm just very annoyed right now. What on earth is that? Huh. I have never seen that kind of chest before. Well, +1 to bullets. And I'm a real pistol machine. Ooh, look at how glowy it is. This gun is much glowier than it was before. Let's see exactly what that means. Okay, that seems cool. It seems to be doing a lot of different things right now. No. Bad gun ghost. The bullets are, first of all, arcing electricity between them. There's some homing going on. There's some bouncing. They are sometimes penetrating. Is it maybe just like it's all of the passive bullet effect items? Seems like a pretty good upgrade. Yeah, we've got to be getting pretty close on this hollow point hunt already, right? It wasn't a huge number, and the hollow points are everywhere, man. I kind of wish it showed you a counter while you were actually in the Gungeon as you killed them. I don't know that there's actually a need for it to do that, but I would like for it to do that. Okay, we're definitely opening that as well. Hey, Frost Giant. Cool. That is an excellent gun. Also, this. No reason not to take it right now, I don't think. And let's visit the shop before we head up to the boss. Yeah, I figured probably all that's going to happen here is we're going to buy a key. Do I have anything I want to drop? Not really. I guess, actually, he can have the water. Let's fight the boss first. We'll use the water on the boss. But we are looking a little bit light. I guess I'm going to do this. I'm going to save our... Okay. I just don't even know what to do with myself. At least we didn't also lose a master round on that one, so it really was only 1 damage. But I'm going to save the machine pistol for rooms with multiple enemies, because I don't think that I'm actually getting a lot of extra benefit from all of the bonus effects against a single boss. Nope, we're just gonna blank right out of that. I can't believe I got hit against Blobulord. I'm flabbergasted. Okay, well, we've got ourselves a clear Guanstone. Negates poison damage. Yeah, alright. And it's, of course, a Guanstone, so it's doing that thing. Yeah, let's... I think it's okay to sell our water bottle here, and I want to make sure that we make our, amount of... Wait a minute, can I not drop this? Yeah, okay, apparently I can't... Yeah, the drop item button just doesn't work with the coolant leak. Okay, weird. Well, I don't think I want to give up any of my guns. We'll probably make enough. Yeah, probably. Also, I guess I didn't find the secret room, so we should probably just throw out a couple of blanks real quick here. Alright, I'm not going to obsess over it, but it would have been cool to find. Okay, well, I mean, we're doing well here. Things are going well. I'm not doing well, but things are going well. Things are going well despite my play. Yeah, this is awesome. This is a very, very good version of this gun. Also, we have way more keys than I thought we would here. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I'm not in the mood for rolling the bones right now. It turns out it is still possible to do no damage with the bullets by completely missing the enemies with them. A novel strategy where you just fire between the enemies. It's like trick shooting. You know, mostly what I'm doing here is trying to impress them. Oh. I'm just gonna hide in here. Yep, that was a real dumb way to take damage. I should probably pull out another gun. Kind of running low on ammo and everything, though. Oh. Well, what am I doing? I can just avoid the rollers. I don't have to try to figure out what the path through the maze is. So I could really use some ammo boxes. Could really, really use some ammo boxes. All of these excellent guns aren't worth anything if I can't fire them. Okay, well, we're definitely opening that. Hey, look at that. A Riding Coil. Damages all enemies on screen no matter what. This cannon was built for mounting on supersonic attack fighters, but has been retrofitted to be carried by infantry. An inscription on the barrel reads, "Know thy own position, and all others inevitably fall." Yeah, I try. I try my best to know my own position. Both in this game and, yeah, just generally in life. And sometimes it even works. Oh wow, it sure does deal damage to all enemies on screen, doesn't it? That was really something. Yeah, I think we can continue using this probably. This seems alright. Probably not actually doing that much damage. I'm assuming it won't be great against bosses. Okay, I guess we're all clear. But the fact that it can hit every enemy no matter where they are, even through walls, even when they're not close together, is pretty fantastic. I guess there's that issue. It does make those enemies behave in kind of an unpredictable way, because the death explosion is usually based on the angle you were shooting them from. Ordinarily, I would just blow this up. I'm wondering if, since we have so many keys, it might be good to open? No, let's just go ahead and trash it. And it's still really hoping for... Nope. We got the bad kind of junk. Oh, I didn't even notice this guy was in here. Well, we're not probably spending money on any of that stuff. We're definitely grabbing this gnawed key. Although, this is maybe not a good run to use it on. Also, I don't know why I felt that needed to be opened. Let's start with the Frost Giant on the boss. Okay, beholster. That's interesting. It's not actually electric. Oh, I froze it. This one, maybe? Kind of can't believe it didn't destroy those rockets. There we go. Now we got some good electricity going. Okay, and a master round and no damage. Unfortunately, no armor other than the master round, which does suck. Well, what do we want to take ammo for? Probably the Frost Giant, right? The machine pistol. The machine pistol and the Riding Coil are both really good. I guess the Frost Giant is more of a boss fighting weapon, and we already have the coil for rooms, for the moment at least. So was there anything else I was going to do here? Yes, there was. I was going to finish buying that thing. I mean, but if I buy this now, I'm going to want to use it now, and I don't want to fight a strange boss with the robot for the first time. I really don't need to buy a key, though. Alright, let's buy Full Metal Jacket. And I don't remember what the Lodestone Amulet actually does. I think I'll save our money from here. We will finish this with another character. I don't want to have the key with the robot. And it might be a thing that you don't have to actually use your current character. It might be a thing that's like once you have it, everybody always has it. But in case it's not, let's not mess with it yet. It shouldn't be a problem to get up to 118 casings in general. Should be a thing we can do with just about any character on just about any run. Yeah, this gun is just actual cheating. Get to just stand over here. It seems like it still does damage to him, even when he's invisible, which is cool. Do I want to open a blue chest? With this many keys, probably. Ugh. Well, do I like it more than my bottle? Honestly, no. I just don't like that item. It's just not a good item. I suppose it's a good idea to be defense-focused with the robots, so that's maybe a good argument for me taking it. I honestly think maybe I'm taking it for the coil, even though the coil's still half full. Actually, yeah, that was almost certainly wrong. I should have taken it for the machine pistol. Okay, well, the game has given me a chance to redeem myself a little bit here. Yeah, this gun is alright. This gun is doing the thing. Almost managed to still get myself hit there, even though I actually have nothing else to do in the rooms aside from watch myself and make sure I don't get hit by stuff. Also, the game sure is being generous with red health. I feel like far more generous than it usually is when we're playing a character who can actually use the stuff. I guess we should check the shop. We have a ton of money. There might be something in the shop that would be immediately relevant. There isn't. There is armor available. We'll probably buy the armor. In fact, I guess I'm just going to go ahead and buy the armor now. No reason to wait. There's no way I'm going to spend enough casings on anything else. I don't even know where that cave-in is. And also, it's not really valuable for me to trigger it, given that I can just hit all the enemies. Okay, it will not fire when the barrel of the gun is inside a wall, though. That's worth noting. I wonder why not. That seems like a strange thing. I mean, like, there's a good reason why not. But that good reason is also the reason that it shouldn't work at all, basically. Alright, well that was an okay haul there. The Void Marshal is a fine weapon. It's hard to imagine what we would use it for right now. I guess it'll be useful if we run out of ammo in all of our other room clearers. Well, this room wasn't worth coming into at all. Alright, what do we want to kill this next boss with? Is it... probably the Frost Giant. Ugh. I'm so tired of fighting this thing. Also, I gotta remember that the coolant leak is not actually useful when I'm using the Frost Giant, because it just gets frozen. I should have dodged or blanked or something there. I shouldn't have just walked. Nah. No, you were so close to being dead. I'm out of blanks. No! There was no there was no way out of that one. The spaces between the bullets were definitely not large enough to just walk through. That sucked. A shotgun full of hate. You know, it's like the shotgun full of love, but it's the other thing, the opposite. A merciless shotgun variant packed with skulls, nails, and poison. After Hespera fell, her shotgun grew dark and corrupted by rage. Yep, that's how guns work. I can't believe I took a hit there right at the end. Endlessly frustrated. Mostly just by myself. Do I want to buy that ammo? You know, it doesn't feel like I have a lot of other stuff to spend money on, but also sometimes you run into a thing later on that's really expensive and also really good. Let's just keep moving. I'm feeling okay about our position, though, as far as like actually finishing the run goes. As for whether we will complete the Robot's Past, that might be a different question. I'm not actually sure how difficult the Robot's Past is. I do not remember what it was. I did it at some point, probably. Maybe the robot doesn't have a past? I don't know. We'll see. Okay, you have too much health. Ah! My full metal jacket blanked before I actually made contact with the enemy, which is nice, but also shouldn't be an issue. I appreciate the spawn notification, but maybe it should be long enough that if you start a roll before seeing it, you can't get hit by the enemy before your roll's finished. Yeah, stuff is starting to have just really a huge amount of health. Yes. Open. Okay, hexagon. Do love a hexagon. Stick with the Rifle Coil for the little bit we have left, and then we'll probably go to the machine pistol. Maybe not against this guy. Something a little higher yield here. Bam! Genie punches your skull so hard it explodes. It does seem like the bullets are ricocheting off in kind of strange directions sometimes, right? Like some of the bullets I shot at that guy who was right there just like went down into the wall, even though there were enemies all around. Kind of odd. I really appreciate that. It seems like they took a lot of the guns that are kind of bad, and they didn't want to. They clearly didn't want to just change them all to be better. I assume that, you know, they have some kind of design philosophy that is the reason there are a bunch of guns that are kind of bad. You know, they want those brown level chests not to feel too great, so that when you get another chest it feels better or whatever. But they went ahead and gave them all synergies that make them really cool and interesting to use some of the time on some runs. Which is a cool way to handle it without abandoning whatever their purpose was for having the guns be there in the first place. Well, obviously, this is going in the coil. Yeah, these little zombie guys are never terrifying, but they're especially not terrifying with this. Nope, 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 nope. It's probably worth continuing to explore the floor. Since we're just opening chests when we find them anyway, we're not trying to do a weapon force or anything. It behooves us to get the other chest before we fight the boss. Especially given that the bosses on this floor can be a little bit difficult. I almost got hit by that. I always feel worse, and I shouldn't. It's silly, but I always feel worse when I get hit by an attack that was released by an enemy who is now dead. Somehow that feels dumber. I guess because I don't have as many things to focus on, I should be better at dodging in that circumstance. I don't know. I don't think there's actually a reason behind it. That is a fake wall. That said, I do only have one blank. I'm doing it. Should we... Ah. Where did that item go? I seem to have blown it up when I blanked. It ended up way out here, and so the rat took it. I was thinking about switching out our coolant leak for that. I probably should have. Honestly, I think I'm gonna buy a blank. It doesn't feel like an awesome thing to do, but could well save us some health. In fact, will almost certainly save us some health. Okay, this is not bad. Actually, this is probably a good ride and coil boss fight because there actually are 4 targets. Yeah, this seems to be doing pretty good damage. Burning them all down quickly. Okay, now we're back down to 1 guy, and so we go to shotgun? What? Wait, what hit him? Did he take damage from my Guanstone? Is that what that was? That was weird. What is this? What have I picked up? It's a jetpack. Is that all it does? It just it grants flight but restricts the dodge roll. Honestly, I don't like that. I don't think that's an item that's even worth carrying. Alright. I think we have a real shot here. Floor 5 is, of course, always very difficult. But Floor 4 went super, super well for us, so we have a lot of resources going in. This could be the one. It would be good. It would be good to get a win. Even if it isn't a pass clear, it would be good to just get a win. Okay. That was kind of not great. Gave myself a real good scare there. Okay, let's just take a moment here and wait for this fire to die out. Do another one of those centering breaths. Okay. That's pretty good damage per ammo. If you can get 4 or 5 enemies on the screen, this thing is very efficient. Well, I don't know that it's as good in this situation. Should probably switch guns when there's only 1 enemy left. Really? Okay, I honestly don't know. The genie gun? Electric genie! Okay. That is a lot of money that I definitely don't need. The map is actually huge, though. What is that? Yo, what is that? I mean, we gotta go down there, right? Back to my riding coil. Yeah. So, I don't know what that is either. There's some weird stuff denoted on this map. Also, we have to go to the shop, of course, because we need to be able to potentially get the bullet, which means that we have to, like, do the whole floor. So this is the normal secret room. That's an annoying enemy to be jammed. Yeah, alright, the genie seems to do good damage. Get him. That's real good. I'm a big fan. Big fan of what is happening here. Okay, we're just gonna do this and let these bullets wear themselves out. And then, like, do I... Really? Okay. I mean, I have to know, right? What is happening here? I have no idea how to read that. Well, what do we have here, dearie? Do you have something for our pot? Yeah. Let me find you a thing for your pot. I'm probably the blooper, I guess? I've never seen whatever is happening here before. She cursed us. and she gave us a different gun. Okay, that's interesting. I've never seen that thing before, whatever is happening here. Well, and we gotta go see what all this stuff is, right? We gotta just go to every room on the floor. I hate it. I hate it as much as you do, but there's so much weird stuff happening here. Reload, reload, reload. I almost got hit by that. Yep, I've definitely never seen her before. She's new. Well, great to see you again, adventurer. Having a nice Gungeon, getting plenty to eat. I see you've got quite the collection there, but your equipment lacks something. Missing a little je ne sais quoi. That's very good. All right. I can help with that. Sometimes a piece of kit doesn't truly shine until it finds the right partner. Let's see. I think I've got the perfect match for you. What do you say? Are you feeling it? Yes. Let's hook you up then. She's very well animated. A perfect match. That'll really get your gear humming. Oh! That's what this chest is. It's a chest that gives you a thing that synergizes with something you already have. I wonder if it... Wait, question mark? Maybe not. No, maybe not. I would definitely have guessed that that was what we were doing. You met Trurk? Nice guy, though a bit lonely. Has a thing for helmets. Huh. Well, she just gave us... I mean, this is a fine weapon. Weird. Yeah, weird. Okay. Oh. Secret room, but it's just a key and some ammo. And maybe I want the blank. I'll think about it. There is a convenient teleporter right here, so we can just come back later. Oh, shoot. Well, there goes my blank. I rolled into the wall. And then I pressed tab instead of control. And so I did not pull up the gun menu. Okay, that was dumb and embarrassing. Boy, so now we kind of need that ammo, huh? Where are we at on this? 234? I guess it's fine. We can just keep using this. Okay, we got to go to the shop because we need the... Potentially, at least, we need the bullet. I don't know for sure that we don't need the bullet. That's bad. That's a bad time for that to spawn. Actually, never mind. Apparently, our gun is awesome. A little worried that we're going to pop a lot of these bubbles here, which could be dangerous. Okay. Yeah, this floor is scary. No two ways about that. We have so much money this time. If there's no good stuff in this shop, I'm going to be very disappointed. Reload, reload, reload. Okay, you do have to aim at least a little bit. Just a tiny bit. The gun is willing to do 90% of the work for me. All I have to do is give it a little push in the right direction. Hexagon. Did that in the worst way possible. Didn't get hit, but that was pretty much down to blind luck. Yes, I will open this. Boy, they really want me to take this thing. Well, I guess it's probably better than the coolant. Nothing. Kiln, a rad gun. Like, yeah, this is terrible. Holy crap, this is bad. Well, we gotta take the ammo. Let's see, how close are we to being... There's a gun muncher over here. We should definitely munch some guns. We have a ton of weaponry here. So what am I not likely to actually use? I'm probably not going to use either the Void Core Assault Rifle or the Witch Pistol. So let's see if we can get something really cool out of this. Especially if we can get something that synergizes well. It's a sticky crossbow. So what this does is you fire it, and the bolts stick into stuff, and then when you reload, all the bolts that are out currently explode. It's okay. A favorite of Adventurer Frifle, who appreciates traditional weaponry but isn't opposed to a few combustible upgrades. Yeah, okay, I see where he's coming from on that. Alright, well, let's buy ammo. So what is the thing I want to buy ammo for? It's probably the Frost Giant, honestly. Like, the Frost Giant is probably still our highest direct damage to boss output weapon, although the machine pistol is very good now. But a lot of what makes the machine pistol good is the way that it bounces off and hits other targets. And yeah, I don't know that it's worth buying any of this stuff, honestly. So we don't have access to a blank. We can't get to this room anyway, and even if we could, it's probably not worth getting to. So let's just keep moving here. We are Hexagon now. Probably. This is probably right. Yeah, I don't know how to avoid that thing. It just gets you. There's not really a lot of... Oh, come on. Why don't I just lose all my health right now? Hungry bullets unlocked, okay? I assume because I got eaten by that guy a certain number of times. Given that hungry is in the name. Oh my god, please die. Please just die. Okay. 6 health. This is like going into the boss with 3 hearts. That's totally doable, right? I can absolutely beat the dragon on 3 hearts. I have done it many times before. Going with the immediate, most annoying attacks. I gotta remember to use Daruma whenever possible. Huh. I dodged over a bullet there, and the Daruma didn't activate, so apparently it's not even reliable. Oh, I wonder if my Guanstone ate the bullet. I wonder if that's what happened. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that this is actually a great weapon. Or a great item. I need something that's capable of doing some damage here. Ah, come on. I need something that's capable of doing damage quickly when those skulls come out. Okay, that worked. That didn't. Yeah, it's definitely, it's weird and unreliable. But this is looking real good. We're very close to the phase. Come on. Okay, I'm noticing... I was just holding down the button at first, and I figured that would be fine. But it turns out you deal way more damage, or you can fire the thing way faster by mashing the fire key, which is strange. I would have assumed that the hold down fire speed would be the max fire speed. Come on. I think this is a 2-phase. I could probably... I wonder if the genie is good against the heart. Guess there's no reason not to Daruma every time here, but you notice it's not activating a lot. I guess it has a... Right, it has a damage cooldown like all other use items. Well, almost all. Yeah, we got this. We got this. That's a robot win. We done it. Now the question is, does the robot have a past? I think I remember that the robot did not. I think maybe. I don't know. So now battery bullets are unlocked, so we can find them with the other characters. Of course, the ceremonial taking of the obsidian shell casing that we do not need anymore. And I guess let's find out. I did take the bullet, didn't I? I can no longer look at my... Oh, no, I can. I can still look at my inventory. Yes, okay, I did take the bullet. So if the robot has a past, we're about to find out. Listen, in my defense, it was quite a long time ago that I was playing the game originally. Look at him. He just looks so happy and honestly kind of dopey. Could he possibly have regrets? Do computers have regrets? It looks like they do. It looks like computers totally do have regrets. The Emperor's Arena. Here in the past. Oh my! Okay, we're getting some text around the edge of the screen that maybe is cut off more than it's meant to be. This unit welcomes ye. Sorry, did that robot just say ye? Please proceed. Emperor is eager to begin the ceremonies. Okay, well, I have my big ridiculous gun here. The robot's left hand. It turns out most robots are left-handed. And my normal items. 2 blanks, 6 health. Okay. Let us go forth to see Emperor. Ah, my finest warrior. Ye who have put to slaughter more humans than any other of our kind have earned the highest honor. We have captured the leader of the human resistance, the last hope for humanity. And it is ye who shall crush her and finally put an end to this insignificant rebellion. This is like a Sarah Connor thing? Is that what's happening here? Now, disassemble her! Gee. So it's usually been the top option, right? It was the top option for the pilot. I don't know what I did originally. I probably broke protocol, right? I don't know. Let's follow protocol. I don't know what's going on here. Yep, there's definitely a Sarah Connor type thing going on here. This is the option that led to a boss fight, so this was probably right. The transistor resistor. This is an okay gun. I thought I was cool. Oh my god, I'm doing a bad job. I need to do a good job. Jesus! Okay. What is going on here? She's got all these lousy T-800s. They're remarkably tough. Remarkably tough dudes. Hard to kill. Okay. There's also bunnies? I don't know where the bunnies are. Where are these bunnies from? Are the rabbits a Terminator reference I'm not getting? Okay. Must be aggressive with the blanks because we're actually kind of doing it. She's lower percentage-wise on her health than I am. Reload, reload, reload. Come on. Come on, let me do this. Let me exterminate all of humanity. We're so close. She's almost dead. There you go. Electrocution. This is why humans shouldn't be in charge. They can be killed by a little bit of electricity. Ridiculous. Ye are victorious. Ye have saved the planet from the human menace. Yeah, we did it. That was... Okay, this was the good thing to do. The Killbot army will clean up the remaining vermin. Our purpose is now fulfilled. Further function not required. Entering low power mode. I love this, like, Roman Caesar's toga. Yeah, I'm happy and now... Oh, happy and now off. And so... I never would have come to the Gungeon, which I guess is what everybody's looking for. I must have felt bad about breaking protocol and not murdering all the humans. But why would I do such a thing? It's ridiculous. Okay, well, that's a little grim. But, hey, that counts as a win, right? Let's go spend some of our ill-gotten gains before we end the episode here. Alright, I do feel better. Robot past killed. Does Robot have an alternate outfit? Oh, that's great! Holy crap, I love that. Let's go to the proper shop, because we have a ton of money right now, and all the stuff in there is really expensive. So we're going to get that Yari launcher. I remember that being great. And then we're going to leave this shop and go to where things are cheaper. How about you? What do you got? Devolver? Sure, I don't actually know what that is, but I'll take it. It appears to just be a pistol. And then also... Okay, I guess we're done buying stuff for right now. Things have gotten so expensive. A rifle. How am I doing on this hollow point thing? 22? What? That's nonsense. Alright, well, Frightful's a liar, but aside from that, this was a pretty good episode, I think. So that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time. We still have a pass to kill, and a couple of other things as well. And we'll see you then.